When Royal Enfield came out with their modern line of motorcycles, they added the Tripper, or the option of the Tripper, to most of the models. And all of the initial reviews, you could tell the press people must have really pushed the fact that they had the Tripper and that they should talk about it, because all those reviews go on about it. However, some people did have some trouble with getting it to work. Well, I too was one of those people that had trouble getting it to work. But thanks to the help of another YouTuber and his video, I was able to make my old Android phone connect to the Tripper and try it out. And I've tried it 3 times, 4 times so far, and each time it has ended in abject failure. I am very unimpressed with the Tripper, and I would not recommend anybody spend any money on it as an option. If it comes with the bike, fine, but otherwise, I don't get it. The program doesn't allow you to make your own routes, really. What I don't like about this is you have options, I guess, of different paths to take, but you can't alter them. On regular Google Maps, you can drag these road routes, choices, whatever you want to call them, to different roads and customize your path. On this, you can't. You only get that choice or that choice. Because it has to be done on the app. You can't do it on Google, on your computer or what have you, or on your phone, and then transfer the file over to the Tripper system. It doesn't work that way. So you have to use the app and connect to the bike and then follow the prompts. A couple of problems with it. First of all, you can't customize the route. That's a big one for me. Secondly is that the Tripper indicating when the turn is coming up is not always accurate, and it's not always accurate in a little bit too frequent of a time period for me to even trust it. I've had multiple times where, it says a turn is coming up and I wind up riding right past it because it thinks it's, 50, 100 feet down the road. So that's disappointing. The other thing is that if I do that, or I stray off the route for whatever reason, the thing goes into an endless cycle of a spinning compass on the Tripper. And it doesn't seem like it ever wants to return to the original path I had, even when I go back to that route. I've had an occasion where I've put a route in, set up the Tripper, I'm ready to go, and go to ride out my driveway onto the road out front, and before I even get to that turn, it's confused as to where I am and where I'm going. So, unfortunately, the Tripper doesn't really work very well. I think Royal Enfield is working on maybe improving the software, and I've been told that in India it works much better than the rest of the world. I don't know why that would be, but that's what I've been told. I also don't understand kind of what makes it any better than just putting your phone on a handlebar mount and following your normal Google GPS. The Tripper has to run in sync with your phone, and of course it has to use Bluetooth and the GPS, and that tends to suck a lot of electric from the phone. And if it's in your pocket, it can't be charging, so that it drains the battery on your phone, faster than it would normally do that. If you're going to plug your phone in to something on the bike to keep the power coming, then you have to mount your phone someplace, usually on the handlebar. That kind of negates the whole point of the Tripper. I just don't get it, Royal Enfield. Why? Why did you come up with this supposedly helpful device that is actually less than helpful? To me, I'm going to buy, I already have a RAM mount. I'll buy a quad lock for my phone, stick that on there, run a connector for my phone so that it don't drain the battery, and just use it as my normal GPS. I guess the only reason you would use the Tripper is because it's more weatherproof than your phone, but that's kind of the only advantage I see. So, color me as one of the people who bought the bike, came with the Tripper, thought, well, that would be a neat feature, let's give it a try, and to me it's completely useless, unfortunately. That's my opinion of the Tripper. Maybe it'll improve over time, I don't know. It's a nice idea, but unfortunately in practice it really doesn't work very well. So that's my quick video for the day. We'll go back to more Scram videos here shortly. Thanks for watching.